And it must be pretty special to now work with people who were fans of your work and are now in the business themselves.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Like the director was a big fan of the show, Jonathan Rigg. I'm meeting a lot of other voice actors at the pop culture events and anime events on the weekends, and how some of them are, were inspired by anime and various, voice actors of their childhood, which I can relate to because I definitely had my favorites as well when I was watching cartoons as a child, and all the music I listened to. We all have a unique nostalgic experience as to what we grew up with and what was available to us. And some people, back in the day, you had to watch it when it came on, and there was kind of no DVRs. And so it was like, I hear stories, so these amazing stories of kids that are like, I ran home from school as fast as I could and ran into my room and shut the door and watched Dragon Ball Z. And nobody was allowed in my room, and that was the only time I could see it. And some of them had VHS tapes. At the time when we were recording, the VHS tapes were being released and distributed. So it's a big reward to kind of hear that feedback and talk about how you're the voice of my childhood. I hear that a lot, and a lot of other anime voice actors that started around that time and previously probably get a lot of the same feedback.
Well, just to add one more to the list, Stephanie, you're the voice of my childhood as well. So thank you very much.
Clean your room right now.
Oh.
What's funny that you said that is I'm now, I refer to myself now as an animom, mainly not just because a lot of the kids that grew up watching Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, they're all, most of them 30s, 20s and 30s. I wanted children, wasn't able to have any, so I've just kind of adopted this whole well, I have kids all over the world that watch Dragon Ball Z. Those are my kiddos. So now I call myself Animom or Anime Auntie. So I kind of feel like that's kind of like a way to channel that motherhood, that nurturing motherhood that I've always wanted to do.